Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the Go Mango Toku Cast. I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
Cinder Blaze.
And Makotoa.
Boys! Lupinranger versus Patranger! Yeah! We just watched it! It was a whole watch-along. It's a whole thing. You can look at it. But hey, we just watched it, and we're going to give you our thoughts, because that's what a review is about. Mm-hmm. Guys, what'd you think? First episode, first impressions, what do you think?
Well, since we just got off of Kaitou Ranger, and after watching this episode and kind of feeling excited about it, I kind of hope this is going to turn out to be another Kaitou Ranger. For the time being, I'm enjoying it for what it is, and despite how little screen time they got, I still love Patranger. I don't know why.
Yeah, man, you are on the right side of history. Michael, have you switched over?
I was enjoying this episode until Alex said that Blue was a better chef than Spada, but
but how many times have you actually seen Spada cook? He just walks out with some food.
That's how good
cut
a
up a
cookie is.
CGI
That's
fish.
how good a cookie is, okay?
Yeah, and half the time
It's space food, alright.
And oil.
And oil.
For me, I thought this was extremely well paced. Generally with Sentai or even Rider, even Build we praise for being really good, but it had a very rushed episode 1. Here we for whatever reason, and I think it's because we focused on our main characters, the Lupinrangers, and just landed on 3 of them. We dabbled in the other Rangers a bit, but we really just focused on the Lupinrangers, and I feel like that really helped to sort of strengthen the pacing.
Yeah, for the pacing in this episode, it felt like it was a regular episode in Sentai. It sounded like walk in the middle, but instead of having a side quest with something unimportant.
We didn't even have the Zords. We didn't even have the Zords.
No, Zords don't usually come until episode 2.
Yeah.
Kaitou Ranger was special because they had so many. Yeah,
we're halfway through the series and still introducing Rangers. On a good basis.
Yeah. That felt like the status quo if we weren't introducing someone new. But yeah, also the I you know how in Kaitou Ranger they used that camera that got everyone looking sort of weird and squat, but it was
fisheye lens?
Not fisheye. It was the ending theme, and everyone looked sort of weird, and they were all in a circle, around a globe. Yeah, during the ending. Yeah, the ending theme. Yeah. I think they're really sort of using that camera. They really want to capitalize on that camera. And they used it very well this episode, because the director that directed Kaitou Ranger is also directing this, and I think Kaitou Ranger was some sort of test using that camera. And all those weird circular motions shots.
I love those, actually.
Yeah, those were really good.
I really like
that. And yeah, I'm glad they tested it out in Kaitou Ranger and brought it here. It reminds me of some of the the body cam sort of shots in Kaitou Ranger.
GoPro type.
You guys remember those? Yeah. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I personally felt it was a bit too much.
Really?
I'm putting back and I couldn't see what's going on because it was sort of a random spin.
I would rather have this than shaky cam.
Yeah, but it didn't really, I don't think Ranger really did that all too much.
No, they didn't.
What?
They didn't.
Oh, I think they did.
No.
They did.
No.
Oh.
But at least they're attempting something new, and I don't know. I thought it was very well executed, at least on my part.
Yeah, it was still visually interesting at least. So it wasn't
not yet.
They got time to do
Um,
stuff with that, but I'm not sure if they will because the first episode is kind of where you like pull your budget, so to speak. But judging by the preview, probably gonna be
Mm-hmm.
well, I mean, you got to blow your budget with the introduction of the Zords. I feel like it's the first chunk. You really have the budget left. What did you guys think character wise? I know Alex, you and I, we had reservations on the Red Ranger. Has that changed? On Lupin Red.
Yes, he felt way too young to be leading that team, but I feel like it's actually a good fit for that dynamic. He is kind of like that sort of rash leader. He's kind of like on the fly.
Rich boy, I don't know.
Yeah. Like it.
I mean, I still do. Oh yeah, keep going.
Oh no, I'm done.
Okay. I still do have a few reservations just because, like, some of the delivery wasn't that great, but when it was good, it was pretty good. He was given a lot of really good lines. I feel like, he was. I don't want to compare it to this guy because I should expect better, but he was. So far, I like him better than Lucky. It's not a high bar, mind you, but
episode one it was a really low bar.
Yeah, but he was certainly like the lines he was given were really good. His characterization that it felt more like a person than Lucky did. He's not acting on any sort of catchphrase.
Yeah.
And that
We're
really
gonna take
works.
your treasure, though.
I mean, like, that's what they do.
They were doing in that moment. So
I've attached myself to Blue. Like, I think
I heard. I felt it from
seems
here.
to be a pattern. I wonder why.
I like his.
Someone has a type.
I like his kind of more serious attitude between the three of them.
Was he reminding you of Gokai Blue? Why do you have a... Oh, never mind. Never mind.
But I will say I don't think we got enough time with the Paddle Rangers to really, like, understand their characters much. Except for Red, but his was a little bit overbearing. I was not...
I don't know. I really like it.
You like it? You like him to be
I love it.
Curse you, Lupin Rangers! Like...
Because, like, it goes back to exactly what Alex said. I mean, like, I feel like it's a common thing for older brothers to sort of identify with Tom in the Tom and Jerry relationship. And these guys, they definitely feel like the Tom, and especially the Red. I know that I keep harping on characters not feeling like tropes, but this guy is leaning in so hard to a really funny trope that we don't usually get to explore in Sentai, like with a main character like Honore! That's
Yeah, like when I was like watching the episode, I was really biased towards liking Red. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Maybe just, like,
definitely. It's those eyebrows.
It's the eyebrows.
It's those intense eyebrows.
But he does.
We also got... Okay. No, you.
You go ahead.
I'm about to change the subject, okay?
Shut up. Alright. Red in particular, because he feels like an underdog. He's not like the suave Lupin Red who's like always,
true.
Pulling everything off. This guy seems like he has to struggle. Things working to his plan. So I'm just like,
yeah,
I'm gonna, like, I know you're losing all the time. Like, you couldn't even make that giant ass newspaper.
I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like this guy just trips frequently.
Yeah.
I just have this feeling that he trips frequently. Like, nothing goes his way, and I really...
Yeah, like, he's a super cliche character, too. Like, there's nothing, like, real depth to him right now. But I just super biased when it comes to this character.
Yeah.
He, like, as basic as lucky, but at least he isn't as annoying.
Yeah, and we
I'll give it
don't
that, but this is
usually
only one
get that
episode
trope.
in, so
Yeah.
We don't usually get that trope either, do we?
What?
being
Uh,
being the Waluigi, where no fair.
Kinda.
because like, and I'm glad they sort of played into that this first episode because, again, it was mainly based around the Lupinrangers, and to quickly get some characterization in, they had to lean in on that trope, and I'm very appreciative that that's how they went with it, because I already knew from the get-go, Patranger's gonna get shafted, but at least they gave them something in the first episode.
Yeah. And
I love the chief.
Huh?
I love the
Oh
chief.
yeah, the chief is great.
He's gonna be my favorite part of the Pato team. Not gonna lie.
Hilltop, yeah. I really like Carter. Just because anytime I see him, I'm gonna be yelling Carter. Does anyone get that? Like, you're laughing. I don't think you understand.
that's the way you say it.
Rush Hour?
What?
Rush Hour?
Yes, yeah.
No, yeah, there we go.
But, what was I going to talk about? It was something about, like, Red again. Oh, yeah, the interaction between the two
Which
Reds,
one?
Like, it was super short, but I kind of love the relationship set up without, like, really, like, making it too complex, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like, we get a little bit of Lupin Red's personality, a little bit of, Pato Red's personality, and just, like, how they kind of, like, deal with each other. And I feel like
Yeah.
such a small scene, they did a lot with it.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do want to sort of check in on your guys' thoughts about the villains. What'd you guys think about our sort of introduction to them?
Main villain guy with the chains is already a fan favorite because, like you said, Corey, he's doing the Genos thing. That's my favorite type of villain. And then on top of that, he has the voice of the teacher guy from Erased, the anime. And
Does he?
Yes,
Probably.
I can tell he does, and I love that character, or at least I love the voice actor. So I'm already
erased that anime from my memory because it
I've
really made me forget
already. Well, just check
Cool.
the marks off, so I'm good. I really like the villain. I love that scene where we opened with the villains, where it was like
That
this
was, yeah.
huge mafia banquet table with a bunch of different like villains we're probably gonna see later on.
I'm curious how many, because like some of those have to be reused, because like that the costume company could not have made all those amazing looking suits in such a short time, because those looked great.
I could have been happy to Ranger villain, but I'm not. But like one thing I really liked about that thing was just seeing the villains, being happy for once and not just totally hell bent on
Yeah.
destroying the Rangers. They're just enjoying dinner and having fun and partying. Like,
Yeah, and they felt like they felt like a group of characters too. They didn't
Nakama.
like or that. We didn't really see any of them lean into any sort of tropes or anything yet. And even the main villain we got, his whole thing was I'm General Grievous with fire,
well, that one blue chick whose face.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god.
I don't know why. Immediately I was like, Jar Jar Binks, why?
I was thinking.
I don't
Thank you, Daria.
Hey, yeah! So was I. I was actually thinking more of like a Twi'lek.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
I
Star
kind of see
Wars.
what you're saying.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh,
We didn't get too much, but what we got, I liked. That's really my full thoughts on this episode. He's like, that's what a good episode one's supposed to do. It's supposed to leave you wanting more, and it accomplished that very well.
yeah.
The only gripe, what?
I wanna mention something because I think, at least for me, I was a little bit like on it when Lupin Red had to make a choice. Remember when his two friends were captured and he was like deciding on what he was gonna do. His reasoning and stuff. I mean, like, we don't know enough about it, but, like, how did you feel about that scene? I
liked it.
I remember during it, I was
lot.
like, you almost killed your friends doing that. That was kind of stupid.
No, but here's the thing. Like, he trusted them enough to not die. And we don't... Because, like, usually Red has to go in and... with Lucky, they have to go in, one-shot them all, and save them. He doesn't trust them. But here, he trusts his friends to make sure they save themselves. And I feel like that's kind of what we got in Gokaiger. That's especially what we got in Kyoryuger. I remember Green and Pink got some of them got like taken away, and they were being held as ransom. And Daigo was given the choice, okay, by the villain, hey, you can either save them or let them die, and, you know, I get the upper hand or something. And Daigo was like, no, I trust them. I know their strengths. I know their weaknesses. I know that they can get out of them. I trust them enough to know that they can do it. Like, he believes in them. It's a show of trust, and I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex?
It also provides like a good contrast with the Patrangers because they're part of the police force, so like their camaraderie is probably like a bit different. And at a Lupinranger, like they're not going to be leaving someone behind, even if they do kind of trust them. That's like not something that they would probably do. But if that's not the case, that would be interesting to see as well. But I feel like it's a setup for like conflict between like two team interactions, because like I'm okay with becoming like one giant team, you know, that would work together because they just function fundamentally differently.
I guess it could be worse. He could have been like, "Don't move, cutting."
Yeah, there's also anime references that.
You gotta stop leaking your anime into here. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, you haven't given your thoughts, Michael. What was your takeaway from it?
I guess now hearing your guys' arguments for it, it definitely feels a lot better. In the moment, I was a little bit concerned, and I didn't particularly like it. I guess we don't know the characters well enough, but because this guy is already a bit more irresponsible seeming, it was a little like, did you just risk your friends' lives for no reason? It was like, yeah, I knew they would be fine, right? Like,
yeah, but it's not like this is their first time meeting, so it's probably something that's established already, and they did hint at it. Also, last thing I wanted to touch back on was the villains.
Go for it.
Their whole motivation was probably one of the best I've seen in Sentai in a while.
Because, like, it is motivation at all.
No, but it's not like...
Because the motivation exists.
It's not one that can be, like, you know, riddled with plot holes immediately, where it's like, alright, we're gonna take over the world, one scrub at a time, and it's like, no, like, all off, like, trying to do their own thing. They're not, like, trying to help each other and just, like, do this one massive, like, invasion of Earth that's needing to be the next head of whatever game.
And that could lead to team conflict within themselves, and I like that, too. Yeah.
So, that was the one last thing I would want to touch on for this episode.
Cool. All right, I'm glad you touched it. And you guys can touch that subscribe button.
Okay. Give it a second to rest with the viewer before you laugh at your own joke, Corey.
Oh no, but it was too funny. Anyways, guys.
Oh my goodness. Like...
So please subscribe. I don't have to laugh at these guys.
Yeah, I certainly am. But yeah, anyways, thanks for listening. If you guys want to watch the episode again and, with us, we posted a watch along alongside this. So hit that subscribe button and it should show up in your subscription feed. And also, there's links to social medias in the description down below. Alex says it's popping in the Discord chat. I always hear you say that. Why do you owe it? Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Keep it juicy.
It really is popping.
Later.